Should we make sure that the environment is protected? Absolutely. Should we do it at all cost? No. What do you think? Okay, let me ask you this. This is something we've been working on this last week. What do you think LA needs most to rebuild? What is the product you need most to rebuild?
Permits.
Permits, or no, the product, not the process, the product. Do you need wood? Do you need cement? What do you think you need? Probably cement, right? Cement builds everything.
I would say that.
Cement, roads, infrastructure, buildings. Do you know that we have there's 5 cement plants, and 3 of them, 5 cement plants produce 11 million tons of cement in the state of California, and 3 are jeopardized because there is a Joshua tree, which is a succulent, right? And they're going to have to pay $3,500 per tree to get the cement out of the ground to give to LA to rebuild. And in this one plant, there are over 1,000 Joshua trees that will have to be affected. So that's just one part of it. So that's going to cost them what? $12 million, right? Right off the bat. Before they can even, give or take a couple $100,000, right? Even to be able to produce cement for Los Angeles to rebuild. But there's a new rule in order to even get a permit to take that tree, pay the $3,500 to take the tree. They have to figure out where they're going to put it, where they're going to take it, how they're going to relocate it, what property they're going to buy to put it on, and who's going to go out and monitor it to make sure it stays alive. Explain that to me. LA needs cement.
Now, for sure.
And there is hundreds of thousands of these trees. They are not extinct. They're a succulent. If you drop a leaf in the ground, it's going to grow. Okay? It's a succulent. It's not like you have to baby it or take care of it.
It's a beautiful tree.
It's a beautiful tree. There is a national park, the Joshua Tree National Park.
Beautiful park.
And you should reserve that and keep that and make sure people have opportunity to go see this majestic area. But if this tree is in your driveway or out and you need to, or in like your house is here and the street is here and there's trees there and you need to fix your sewer line so that you can flush your toilets, if those 3 trees are there, it's going to cost you $3,500 a tree to affect them. Now think about the people who live in the desert area. They might make $50,000 a year. Where are they going to come up with $3,500 a tree?
And you want to tell me that all those Joshua trees are just counted? If I just get rid of it?
Well, I'm sure there'd be stiff fine if you did that. But that's what we're facing. Like, think about, in what world, no matter where you're at, is that any type of reality or common sense or like we're at? We have a special place for Joshua trees, and even outside the special place, there are hundreds of thousands of them everywhere. Even when you drive over to go to Blythe, go to Vegas, there's hundreds of thousands of trees that you pass that are not protected. They're not protected, right? But they're there, but they're not protected. The Joshua Tree National Park is protected. But if you drive by a mine and think these limestone deposits where you get cement, they have to be next to where it's actually at, right? They can't build it in Los Angeles and go dig up a hole and then bring it. You have to have the mine where the limestone is, right? So these mines are going to be desperately affected. And nobody even looks at that. They're like, nobody looks at. They're like, well, but we have to protect the Joshua tree. LA is not going to have cement. Do you have a backup plan? That's my question. What's your backup plan? Can you get it from China? Are you going to import it? If you're not going to get it here, if you're not going to get it here, where are you going to get it? What's your backup plan? That's my big thing now. What's your backup plan? You're not going to, allow oil to be produced here. What's your backup plan? What are you going to do if there's a storm and 3 of our ships get lost and we don't get ship deliveries for, 10 days? What's your backup plan for cement?
They prioritize Joshua trees and fish over people.
Over Los Angeles rebuild.